Hey everybody, Facebook friends and YouTubers, guitar enthusiasts, beginners, intermediates. Advanced might want to laugh with me about this, but I wasn't raised a guitar player. But I always played piano. So, at least for about 50 years now. I've given away my age there. Anyway, this is a lesson, and I've got the office, so I have to make the video now. My wife is out, and we have a small place, so I have to make it now while she's out at her meeting. So, last lesson, which was discussing this chart, 78 half diminished seventh patterns and pentatonics. I've edited the chart since the last lesson, so that's an extra. You have the new chart. Later in the year, I'm going to have some things available, maybe on eBay or Amazon. But right now, we just want to push onward with the music. Okay, so. Sometimes this gets in the way. What do we have here is the I know half diminished is boring, so if I go back and review just a little bit, this is the new chart. Oh boy, I'll give you a little sneak preview of the new chart, just an overview, because I edited the other one after, and then somehow the computer thinks it happened afterwards. We have the magic chart here. This is the magic chart. It makes it easy to play caged from anywhere. So if you're in an E shape here, you can go to a D shape, or to a G shape down here, right? So you're in E shape here. All right, like that. That's the magic chart. I made it a long time ago, but I kind of brought it back to life because the subject of this lesson and the second part of this lesson is this chart, number 79, chords and modal progressions using caged positions. Okay, so my conscience was getting me a little bit. I wasn't covering changes at all. Everything was in one key. And not changing. So I thought I'd make this chart. But for now, let's go back a little further. So this is where we left off. Okay, we can review some charts. This is where the predecessor for that chart. And of course, we have some of the review material. Alright, where we have the inversions. If I can get these guys, I can't seem to get this completely over here, so we can look at the top. When you have an arpeggio, starting from a root, okay, 1, 2, 3, root, 1, 2, 3, root, okay, the root position is here. Root 5, 3. So it'd be. And I know I was doing a lot of this in the last lesson, so I don't want to keep playing like that. And then straight up. The interval is a perfect fourth to go up to the root. Alright. Now, it's a major third to go root to third, so up here is just a repeat of this. Root to third, but guess what? We have the tuning warp. So it's straight up, because straight up from string 4 to 5, as I have them numbered, is a major third. Alright, and my numbering convention is right here. This is my numbering convention here. You look at the guitar, you hold the guitar in your hand and you look at it, and this low note, this low string here, for me it's a C, but it sounds like a boat horn. But for you it would be an E. Because I've drop C tuned my guitar. Okay? So that's the story with the strings should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Just like octaves, you know, just like 1 octave, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something like that. You know, this is the way I've numbered them. I'm not going to change it. But it's not that hard to figure out. So when I say string 5 and 4, there's a perfect third interval between these two strings. This is where we were here. I just took the capo off, but right here, this is the E, this is the A, is string 2, the D is string 3 purple, and it's still white on this guitar because this guitar is over a year old. Before I made the new color for the D. The G is red, the B is blue, and up again is string 6, so I call it string 6. I can't even think of it as being anything else, except the same as string 1, but you know. Alright, so that's where the numbering convention came. We were talking about this yesterday. Okay, we were talking about start cage from any position. So up here, over here, if you start an E cage position from the, say, 4th string, it's going to become a G. Alright, E cage position from the 4th string. Anything. We could start it, say, from the G string, which would be like where your first dot is. I should put some dots here so I could reference them to the dots. So 4th string, just start in E position. Now we have to warp up, and it becomes a G. That's a B flat right there. Alright, that's what start cage from any position. We'll try one more of them. I just didn't want you guys to get like vertigo with these charts going in and out here. So let's say we're going to start a C shape from the 3rd. We'll get the A. Or let's start it from the 4th and we'll get the D. Okay, so a C shape. You know it's going to start on the 3rd, but it doesn't matter. You know, whatever it is. If I'm going to do a regular C shape from the 1st string, I'm going to do it open. But remember, my open down here, my open C is, you know, terrible. It's an E flat. Alright. Alright, so start on the 3rd string, a C position. So I'm looking for an E on the 3rd string to make it easy. So here's the S2L. Okay, now the C then wants to go into a what is like a 2-3, but we have to warp up to get that D. And then we're just going to go straight up from there. So what has 2 shorties on top and 2 longies down here? A. So that's what it is, A. Yeah, so you can start cage from anywhere. Now the thing about this chart, and you can learn it